Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a minute. I actually I felt like I had to delete my last one because it seemed a little inappropriate or maybe insensitive, which would be a more 2020 word to use. But also, at the risk of sounding pretentious, I just feel like I've stepped off my spiritual path a bit, and I believe we're all on a personal spiritual path, with or without the use of psychedelics. I am human, and I do get caught up in the negativity of this world sometimes, and that's really easy to do with the riots every night and the floods in India, and the whole West Coast is on fire, and we have this social / political war going on, and this bullshit pandemic, and this bullshit virus, and the media is just fisting us with this false information. So it stands to reason that we would feel disappointed and a little scared and a little confused. And I think when that confusion sets in, that's when you start to stray from your path. Because everything I just mentioned is designed to distract you. And I haven't been taking psychedelics a lot lately. It's been once every couple months. I feel like I had to stop taking LSD because I was taking it like every 2 weeks, and I felt like I hit a wall where Lucy just wasn't going to let me learn anything else. I wasn't going to benefit from it. I was kind of wasting the magic. So now I wait a few months before doing anything, and then I have a very strong experience and just try to pull from that for a while instead of continuously doing that. I like to come back to this place and see how it can benefit me. So, with that being said, I ingested more mushrooms than I ever have in my life. And usually mushrooms don't kick in for like 30 to 40 minutes for me. So after about 20 minutes, I shut all the lights off in the bathroom, and I went to take a hot bath just in the dark and meditate for a little bit as I was coming up. But it happened way too fast. And I went in there and closed my eyes and started meditating, and I saw this kind of blue washboard pattern, or kind of like blue mountains. And it was like each individual mountain was kind of spinning. And when I opened my eyes, because it was still black in the bathroom, everywhere I looked, in my whole field of vision was these blue spinning mountains. So I really focused on them and just tried to take as much in from the experience as I could. And I try not to get too analytical while I'm having these experiences. It's always best to come back and piece it all together after, so that you're not missing some of the fun or some of the magic while you're in the moment. I know I've missed very important messages and very important meetings with entities because I've either been too fearful or too thoughtful. I was trying to make sense of it instead of just experiencing it and trying to make sense of it later. So this time, when I tried to analyze how my trip was going, when I was peaking a little bit later, it was that I felt free. And what I mean by that is I felt like with all these riots and pandemics and all this shit in the world, and all these distractions, I felt like I didn't have to be a part of that. That was a choice that we make. Because it's easier to just fall into the negativity than to stand up and swing against it. And I felt free. I just started laughing my ass off. I had tears in my eyes. I felt so free. I felt like I had forgotten that I was writing my own narrative. That we, as people, are compromised just of our thoughts and our actions and our decisions and our choices. And too many times I've been living my life based on other people's choices or other people's decisions or ideas. And I forgot that I have my own. And I forgot that I love my own decisions and choices and ideas. And I felt like this previous trip just kind of set me back on that path, picked me up by my bootstraps or whatever, and threw me back on it. And since then, I've been meditating more, and I've been a lot less distracted, trying to take care of myself better, getting back in touch with the green Tara and meditating, like I said, and even socially, like I'm such a weird person. I can't stand hanging out with people, even the people that I love the most in this world. I'd rather just not. But since this last mushroom trip, I've really wanted to partake just in life in general more. I've become Jim Carrey and Yes Man. I really feel like I'm open to more things than I wasn't just a few weeks ago. That's about it. Just a quick channel update. Everything's awesome. And I have a couple video podcasts that we're about to film. One with my friend and one with my other friend, Quantum Kitty, who's also on YouTube and Instagram and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, just learn to swim.